Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite YouTube channel and podcast. Keep that same energy sports talk with your host, Justin P., and my co host, Maurice Savage Jr. For the YouTube channel, this is episode 197. And for the audio version, it's season 5, episode 31. I know it's say 30 right there. I just changed the background. So, bear with us. But you can listen to this, podcasting platform. On podcasts on certain platforms such as Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, or iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and we on Twitch as well. So all the links are in the description. Uh, Platforms you can follow us on and social media. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here's the man with the master plan. The villain or the vigilante, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. Yay!
What's up, family? What's up, people? It feels good to be back, man. We've already put together another amazing episode of some good stuff, some good topics, of course. I'm ready to dive into it, you feel me? I had a disappointing loss over the weekend, you feel me? So I'm ready to jump into it. So as always, of course, we're going to hit you with some opinions, man, because when it comes to this, man, we're thinking very hard. We're coming from a very thoughtful place. And of course, we're going to hit you with some emotions because everything we do is heartfelt. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter unless we hit you with the facts.
That's the fact, Jack. All right, go ahead, Maurice. Maurice got the topic, so we're gonna get started.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna of course let you go ahead and answer. From over the past week for college football, give me the most disappointing games, the guys who stunned you because there was a couple upsets, and of course I want to hear about Miami and some of the games that you found the most interesting. So give me your upset, talk about Miami, and give me your team the team that just stuck out to you this week.
For us upsets, this wasn't really an upset because they both was undefeated. Tennessee beating Alabama. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm gonna say that for me. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know you had to. I know you had to. I know you ain't want to hear that. I know I had to put salt on the wound right away. But yeah, I did. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a good game, but Tennessee came out and just smacked Alabama. Like Hooker just put on the show, man. I think he had like 300 some yards, and he had like
4 touchdown passes, 4 or 5.
four touchdowns. I think he had 5 total touchdowns. So that right there was a if anything was an upset was that. Then like I said, for us Miami, we beat Virginia Tech. It was a good game, but I felt like we squandered away some opportunities. We could have definitely had more points. Like I said, the play calling has to be better by Josh Gad. The defense looked better under Kevin Steele. We only gave up 14 points.
Mm-hmm.
With the previous week before, man, we was like, we had North Carolina and all those teams in a rope, man. We three and three. We easily be like 5-1, man. Like so that's
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I saw. Then I saw Michigan smacked Penn State around. They just ran the football down their throat, man. Like that offensive line was coming off the ball. They averaged like 6 yards a carry. Quorum and the kid
Mm-hmm.
and the kid that was the running back they were getting their dirties down, man. So those games right there were the games that stuck out to me. How about you?
All right. Well, for me, of course, I'm going to start off with the upset. I mean, come on, man. I wasn't expecting that. I hear what everybody's saying about Tennessee this and Tennessee that, but it is what it is. They showed me what it was. This Alabama team does not have the players at all. All we have is Bryce Young. There's some little hope in our running back. You feel me that we have, and there's some little help in who is our guy? William Anderson, our linebacker. And then how could I forget? You feel me, my man? I think we got robbed on that play. Kool-Aid, I think that was an interception took back to the house. But I that right there made my day. You should have saw me. Yo, my girl thought I was having a seizure or something in here. You feel me? The way I was going crazy. I was so hyped. You feel me? Everybody know how I feel about Sauce Gardner. Then here come Kool-Aid. You feel me? Making a play right there. But it is what it is. This guy, what's the wide receiver name from Tennessee again? I forgot.
I know you talking. I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, but he looked like Randy Moss. The game that Randy Moss had against Dallas, where he had about 3 catches, 3 touchdowns. This guy did the equivalent of that. I think he had about 7 catches and 5 touchdowns, something like that. Alabama, I think we just gonna have to get it together next year. This ain't the one for us. Game that stuck out to me. Hey man, Georgia like that, yo. It's serious. I think Georgia's like what I said a couple weeks ago. How back in the day, I would straight up disrespect NFL teams like the Lions and Bears and say Alabama's at their best with Devontae Smith and all those guys, I think they could beat the Browns or the Lions. And right now, I'm kind of feeling that way about Georgia only because of their defense. But Georgia, goddamn. I mean, Georgia really winning games because of the defense. This looked like the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, there's nobody on Georgia's offense that I can like, oh my God, I'm scared. Oh my God, this guy's on my mind. Shit like that. So, I mean, that's what I took away from that game. I mean, I got to give Georgia their respect. And it's fucked up because I'm giving Georgia so much respect and I'm an Alabama guy. I mean, so I got to give credit where it was due.
Roll Tide.
Oh, man. I'm mad that you even said it, but I mean, it is what it is. We lost by 3. I mean, we had so many chances to win the game, plus the field goal. And let me see. Any upsets? Any upsets. I mean, the closest upset I got was really wasn't an upset. USC and Utah was a close-ass game. I'm only calling it an upset because USC is 12, Utah's number 15. I mean, it was a good game overall. Both quarterbacks was killing. The quarterback from USC, the boy threw 381 yards, 5 touchdown passes.
Oh, Caleb Williams, yeah.
Yeah, and then you got Utah. I mean, he played efficient. I mean, he didn't have as many touchdowns. He had 2, but he had 415 yards. I mean, they were slinging the rock doing that thing. Both teams had over 100 yards rushing. The running back, matter of fact, that wasn't even the running back. The quarterback, Rising, he had 5 total touchdowns. He had 3 rushing touchdowns, 60 yards rushing, and then he had 2 passing touchdowns. Now, I ain't gonna lie. That's Lamar Jackson level. 415 yards passing, 2 passing touchdowns, 60 yards rushing, and 3 rushing touchdowns. That's the equivalent of what Lamar Jackson does in the NBA, NFL, excuse me. So they the games that stuck out to me. They the upsets. Of course, I had to give double to Alabama, and hopefully we regroup with the next game. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna just list some games that I think everybody should check out tomorrow. Number 14, Syracuse, Clemson tomorrow at 12 p.m. Check that out.
Yes.
Well, number 2, Ohio State tomorrow, same time, 12 p.m. Another game right here, Texas, Oklahoma State. Texas has been on a roll. They're number 2 right now, Oklahoma State. That's at 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Mississippi versus LSU tomorrow at 3:30.
Ooh, that's that one. I'm definitely gonna tune into Mississippi LSU. Yeah.
Number 9, UCLA versus Oregon. Number 10, that's gonna be a good. Shout out to Coach Lachlan who I had on the show. See they doing their thing, and then another Kansas State number 17 versus TCU number 8 at 8 o'clock the night game. So definitely check that out.
Okay. All right, you ready for the next topic? Because this is a good one right here. I hope you got your list together because this one we're gonna dig deep. Give me your top 10 NFL players who would have a successful or better career if injuries wasn't even in the question. Give me your top 10.
Can it be guys that's already successful?
I mean, they successful. I'm talking about guys who we talking about. Yo, if it wasn't for the injury bug, he'd probably be a top 5 player or something like that. That's who I'm talking about. Those guys who don't get the credit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is gonna be a little fun. Let's see. NFL. We can go Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Because he could have been better. He started slacking at he got them couple 2000. He started slacking at it. So I give you that.
A little nicked up. Chris Johnson, Jamal Lewis.
Mm.
Let's see. Let's see. Andrew Luck.
For sure. That's 3.
Andrew Luck. Number 4. Let's see. Number 4. Navarro Bowman.
Okay, now he definitely was on his way to being something big. He definitely was.
So number 6, I'm gonna go Sean
Lee.
Lee.
Number 5. This is why you're on 5 now. Sean Lee.
5, I'm going Sean Lee. Play for the Cowboys. Injuries hampered him. He could have been a Hall of Famer.
You're crazy, and I like Sean Lee. I definitely like Sean Lee.
Yeah. What's the 6? 6. I'm gonna go with 6. Number 6. It's interesting right here. I'm gonna go with Dennis Pitter.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Dennis Pitter career definitely. He only played 7 years, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I give you that because I wanted him to play a little bit longer. He probably would have been the greatest Ravens tight end of all time because he was doing everything. The same thing that Andrews was doing too, except for not going for 1,000 yards, but he was consistent.
You say them two, but you forgot the tight end who did it for the longest, and he played with the worst quarterbacks. Come on now.
I mean, the only reason why I'm saying that is like this: Todd Heap, without a shot of a doubt, is that guy.
Come on now. I don't mean
it's like the main guys, the tight ends that we got after him put up better numbers. Like Dennis Pitta looked like he was better than Todd Heap, and now
he had Flacco for 2 years, bro. Do you know who was throwing him the ball?
Yeah. I'm not taking that from him. I'm just saying how it looked is that every time we got somebody that's on a Todd Heap level, because he's the standard. Got the two guys. It's only been two guys. Nobody else has been. It's only been Andrews and Pitta, and that's it. But go ahead. You got him at number 7.
All right. Let's see. Mario Williams.
I give you that number 8. Yeah, he definitely was cut short. Number 1 draft pick, right?
Yeah, he had an okay career, but like I said, could have been a little better one for Andrews. Number 9, I'm going to go with number 9. Kenny Britt.
Kenny Britt, you giving guys credit. I'm gonna say that you giving guys credit.
Yeah, he was a beast with the Giants, man. He just like I said, just couldn't stay healthy and all that. Number 10, Mike Sims Walker.
You like him? That's a Jaguars guy. You like him?
Yeah, I mean, that was a beast, bro. Like I said, but just couldn't shake the injury bug. So that was my 10 right there, man. Floor is yours.
I can't wait to hear yours for basketball too. I definitely can't wait to hear your list for
that's gonna be a little bit easier because Yeah.
All right. For me, number 1, my man, Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, Odell Beckham Jr. was on his way to being the best wide receiver of all time. The numbers were just showing it. I mean, he put up the best rookie numbers. You feel me? He didn't even play the first 2 or 3 games of the season. You feel me? He was going nuts. And if he didn't get injured at all, he'd have been definitely probably the best wide receiver in the league right now, because we're talking about he had all the records, touchdowns, yards, and receptions within the first couple games of a wide receiver's career and and games and all that shit. So he definitely was on his way. I mean, and then we seen this guy, he didn't play the whole season last year. He probably played about a total at least 8 games, 4 for one team, 4 for another team, and he still made the top. He still made the top 100. So I gotta give credit where it was due. I mean, obviously he's doing something. And then at number 2, this was my guy, but he kept on getting hurt. Bob freaking Sanders. He was like that. Bob Sanders, man, that was my guy. I mean, for what he did with the Colts and how he handled his business and did what he was doing, I mean, I loved him. I mean, and just to see a guy, he made me love DB life even more. Where besides it being a corner, shutting something down, I seen a safety just straight get it together and put that team together. I mean, and then when they showed it. Every time he was healthy, the Colts was undefeated. And then as soon as he comes healthy, these guys win all the games and go straight to the Super Bowl and, of course, win a Super Bowl. That's number 2. Number 3, my favorite college football player of all time, Reggie Bush. Oh, my goodness, man. If Reggie Bush would have kept getting injured and would have kept his head into the book show, it was no reason why he's not supposed to be talked about as one of the greatest NFL players of all time. You hear mostly about, far as NFL, I mean, you do know he won a ring, but he's more known for his NFL hit that he took from Sheldon Brown and what he did in college. You really don't hear Reggie Bush's career. So that's why I got at 3. Number 4, you stated him, so I must state him. I was so upset, and I'm not even a Colts fan, to see Andrew Luck retire. I mean, which should show the Colts that you is shitty. This man clearly retired because of offensive linemen.
Then they wait to the last year to try to put a line together. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. You lost a guy because of offensive linemen, not because your team sucked, not because of the organization, the fans, not because you don't have no wide receivers, not because you're not even going through any of the problems that Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are going through right now. All because of offensive line. You foul. Career cut short. That's who I got at number 4.
Okay.
Number 5. I'm surprised he ain't on your list. Gale Sayers should be number 1 on everybody's list.
Gale say that because he's in the Hall of Fame. He got all the accolades, but I get what you're saying. He definitely could have played a little longer. But
yes, because Gale Sayers, technically, I know we talk about the Tom Brady, we talk about the Jim Browns. Technically, if you look at the stats, if he would have never got hurt, Gale Sayers would be the best NFL player of all time. It's not even close. Kick return, punt return, running the ball, receiving the ball, 6 touchdowns in a game. I mean, he's the only player in NFL history to score off a kick return, punt return, receiving, and rushing in the same game. Nobody else is going to do that. Maybe a Cordell Patterson, hopefully maybe Debo Sanders, but we reaching right here. But other than that, it's not going to help it. Like hands down, Gale Sayers should be number one. He got a freaking movie about him. What's the movie? What's
Ryan's song, yeah.
Exactly. All right, next up, Shannon Sharp is my third favorite tight end of all time, and I wish his brother could be in my top 10 of all time. Sterling Sharp was like that. And here's the thing that people don't even know. Just like how you mentioned Tall Heat was like that with bullshit cowballer. Yo, Sterling Shepard was like that, and he only played with Brett Favre for 1 year.
Sterling Sharp. You said Sterling Shepard. I guess.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I never mention Sterling Shepard. My bad. I apologize. I never mention him. You feel me? But that's what people don't even know. Sterling Sharp, he had Hall of Fame numbers, making to the Pro Bowl, led the league in receiving, and I think he was one of the guys who was close to a triple count. Like he led in receptions and receiving yards. Then another year he led him in receptions and touchdowns. My point is he was putting up Hall of Fame numbers, and he only had 1 year with Brett Favre. One.
And that was the best year ever too. That's crazy.
and then people look, they went nuts together that year, like you say. They went nuts in the playoffs together. Like it was crazy, and it was messed up that his career was cut short because I mean he probably here go another guy who I put on the Odell Beckham conversation with. Here's another guy that could have been the greatest of all time. I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect, I love you, Jerry, but due to injuries, there's a lot of guys. I mean, technically, you feel me? Calvin Johnson is supposed to be he's Jerry Rice and Randy Moss mixed together. Technically, he's supposed to be the best, but you know it didn't get to that. All right, next up, I got to give a shout out to you on this one. Am I doing it right? Hold on, let me get the camera right here. Am I doing it right? I don't think I'm doing it right, but I'm trying to do to you. Patrick Willis on my list. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, there you go to you. Patrick, there you go. Patrick Willis on my list. I'm dead serious. I wish Patrick Willis.
No, he didn't go to Miami. He went to Ole Miss.
Oh, my bad. Well, I thought that Patrick Willis went to Miami. My bad.
You're thinking about John Beeson.
Absolutely right. But yeah, Patrick. Matter of fact, let me tell you why I thought that. Because Patrick Willis played just like Ray Lewis. Same number, unstoppable, could make all the tackles. I mean, it hurt me to hear that he got hurt. It hurt me. Like, God, like when you heard that this guy retired, what, Patrick Willis played, 8 years maybe in the league? 8? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo. And we used to Ray Lewis.
Yeah, had 130 tackles.
See what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And I mean, at least he got a chance to go to a Super Bowl. I mean, but I think his voice is still in there because they're still grabbing San Francisco players that play like him, was a leader like him. I mean, that middle linebacker?
Fred Warner.
There you go right there. I ain't gonna spend too much time on. Here go another linebacker. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Luke Kuechly. At first, it was Brian Urlacher for me, but no, Luke Kuechly was that guy. I mean, I'm sorry, Luke. I mean, it's serious.
I ain't say him because his numbers is like, yeah, he didn't just because the player don't play 20 years, that don't mean their career wasn't great. His career, all 9 years of his career was phenomenal.
Yeah. And this what I'm and the guys that I'm adding to you on this, and you feel me? And of course, I'm not saying these guys' careers weren't great, but what I'm saying is everybody on my list could have been the great, maybe probably except for this last person, but everybody on my list could have chance to have been the greatest of all time, but injury screwed them over. So, like I said, Luke Kuechly, I mean, right now, just think about this. This is why I said it. Luke Kuechly, without a shadow of a doubt, great career. But if you was to name your top 5 linebackers of all time, because of his short career, he started going back and back. Now he could, if he would have stayed healthy, we talk about him over Dick Buckus. We talking about him over certain guys and shit like that. But because of injury,
I put a lot of guys over Dick Buckus anyway, just because his teams never made the playoffs. So it's like how impactful were you, or you just was out there paddling upstairs?
Yeah, it was because when I look at Dick Buckus, it was just his numbers. It just what it was. That's what it is.
Impacted the game like Ray and those guys, but hey, that's near here or there. But go ahead.
All right, and then last but not least, I mean, I was a huge Terrell Davis fan growing up. And to see that really, what did he have like migraines or something where he really couldn't see a certain time? Oh my God, to get it cut short off of that. I mean, 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Super Bowl MVP. Reason I put him on that because he got all those, and he's still in the hall, so I ain't no point.
Yeah, and again,
only thing he could have did was just add to his stats.
There you go. And then when you go look at the time in history, yo. It ain't that many guys that's close from being the best running back of all time. He could have been easily a top 5 in rushing. You feel me? If he don't get hurt and all that. So that's what my top 10 is. And I'm gonna hand it over to you. Matter of fact, no. The next topic Give me your top 10. Now, this one should be definitely interesting. And I think I should hit Penny Hardaway on your list. But anyway, give me your top 10 NBA players who would have been just pure great if they went for career injuries.
This is a little easier. Penny Hardaway for sure, man.
Yes.
Averaging 21, 7 and 7. You know, he took down my favorite player in the playoffs. You know, he played half the season, Michael Jordan.
Yes, sir.
Hardaway. Number 2, Grant Hill. Another.
You do talk about Grant a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man, that was like LeBron before LeBron, man. Just about the freakish size. Like, you know, he's averaging 25 points per game, man. Like I said, the knee can hold up. Number 3, let's go with Brandon Roy.
Now that's huge.
Bucket.
That's huge.
People that work. Louis LaShawn McCoy saying, yeah, man, crazy work. He giving people crazy
yes,
work.
He was.
Yeah, Brandon Roy, man, definitely walking bucket, man. Number 4, let's go Michael Redd.
Woo! Yo, I was shocked that he made with the Redeem team. I was shocked that he made it, but I see. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure, man. Number 25-point score game, man. Just was a beast. Number 4, right? Number 5.
I'm
going B Diddy, Baron Davis.
Yo, that's huge.
Point guard and bully. He was a bully at point guard, man. He was weighing people out. Yo, with that knee just would have held up a little longer, man. He was a bully, man. Everybody know B Diddy was that guy, yo.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Number 6. Let's go with Danny Granger.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that one. I think he made like one All-Star and then got hurt after that and never did.
Yeah, man, that boy was a spot up shoot, man. He was a solid defender, man. So definitely Danny Granger at 6. Number 7. Let's see, number 7. All right, cool. Might have to think a little bit on this one. Probably Greg Oden.
Nigga, he need to be on the list for sure. Because we didn't get to see anything.
Yeah, no, we had some stretches when all them played together. That Portland was blowing.
Oh, yeah, they was. You're right.
25, 30 rebounds like it wasn't nothing. 20. Remember one stretch he put up 25 all night, all month. Then he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So number 8. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Get a little dicey here, but I got a name on my mind. I'm gonna go with Amari Stoudemire.
I can agree with that. Especially that shit he did on the Knicks.
He started getting a little banged up at the wood, but like I said, but when healthy, he was a freak of nature. Let's see, number 10, last one. Let's see. It's gonna be a little tricky here. I'm gonna go Yao Ming. Yao Ming, because one can say you seen him when he was healthy, a freak of nature, like 7'6", could shoot the ball, do everything.
Yes.
His knees just couldn't hold up. Floor is yours, co-host.
Okay, number 1 on my list. I got a copy off of you. It should not be a list unless Penny Hardaway is on your list. We're talking about the guy. Anytime you get compared to be the next Jordan and you've been injury prone, you got to be on the list because we've seen what he do. Plus, in his short career of being great, he went to the NBA Finals. Let's go ahead and make sure we put that in there. Number 2, the world. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Derrick Rose. Russell Westbrook. Y'all niggas lucky that Derrick Rose got hurt. Y'all niggas lucky.
Go on.
It's just that simple. Y'all. Derrick Rose was getting ready to take over the lead. Derrick Rose was taking over the lead while Kevin Durant was at his height. Russell Westbrook was hot. LeBron James is on Miami Heat. My team still had his big 3. Like, there were a lot of good teams out there, and this guy was still winning MVP. Still taking his team far into the playoffs. Y'all lucky. That's why I got it. Number 2, D Rose. Number 3, you just brought him up, Brandon Roy. Yeah, in that little bit of 4 or 5 years span, Brandon Roy was like that, getting the job done. Before y'all knew who Damian Leonard was, CJ Moses, it was this guy getting the job done, straight up like that. That's why I got it 3. Number 4, I got a copy off of you once again. I'm mad that I never got a chance to see what Grant Hill looks like in Orlando Magic's jersey. I'm going to just leave it as that. I don't even think I need to say anymore. I'm mad that I never got to see him and T.
I got an audible mention, but I'm going to let you finish.
All right. And so that's who I got it for. Number 5, I got to copy you once again, Yao Ming. Come on, Yao. I just wish that you could be healthy a little bit, but it's the thing about them tall giants. Your legs can't support you forever and ever. Okay, that's why I got it 6. Number 7, his counterpart, Tracy McGrady. Oh my God, it was killing me. It seemed like Tracy McGrady used up all his best years on the Orlando Magics because when he came to the Rockets, where it was damn near a guaranteed championship because he was supposed to be the next Shaq and Kobe. For that to not to click, it was either he was healthy or Yao Ming was hurt, or Yao Ming was healthy or he was hurt. Like, goddamn. I mean, and then out the blue to see them get rid of Trace McGrady. Now Ron Artest is the new guy. It was bad. I didn't get a chance to see my man like how I wanted to. Next up is 7. You feel me? I gotta go with Victor Oladipo. This guy don't get his fair shot nowhere. Jesus Christ.
You start, I gotta do this. I do this every time.
Good.
Victor Oladipo. Oh, Oladipo. Oh,
yeah. Yo.
That's my guy, yeah.
I mean, first of all, he got one of the best dunks of all time in the dunking contest. You feel me? When he put the one car in the mask on. And everywhere he go, man, he puts up good numbers, but he doesn't get it like a chance to really get the flourish. I mean, in Orlando, he couldn't flourish. The Pacers, he was a star there, got hurt, they replaced him. Then where he go? He went to your guys to OKC. I thought him and Russell was going to do something. He played a little decent.
We gave up on him too soon. I mean, I know we got rid of him to get Paul George, but we gave up on Victor too soon.
Yeah, and then when you send him, and then what now in Miami? I mean, I could only wish for him and Tyler Hero to come on the bench and do things, but he still stay injured. I mean, that's what this conversation is about. But I think he would be a little bit better. Who I got? What I got? Next up. I'm gonna go with Andrew Bogan. I feel like, man, he left a lot out there. Andrew Bogan definitely left a lot out there. He could have been better than what he was. I mean, they was showing records like when he was on Milwaukee back in the day. They was damn near almost undefeated when this dude averaged a double-double. And I didn't even know he was like that. You know how crazy guys we had him, like Greg Oden. He wasn't nice like that, but he had that crazy stat where if he averaged a double-double, he was in the lineup. The Portland Trailblazers probably was like 30 and 6 or some shit like that. And that's what the same thing with Andrew Bogut was doing, especially when it came to Golden State. And then last but not least, John Wall, man. I always used to have this debate about who's the nicest out of John Wall and Bradley Beal, but I had to look at it. Bradley Beal's a scorer. He really doesn't make the team better. He just do get his numbers. Man, John Wall was making them boys better. He was making noise when they was going to the playoffs, beating the Hawks. Doing it with Paul Pierce. I mean, he was representing out that mug. I mean, I respected John Wall way more than I ever did. I mean, shit, John Wall is the best 2K player I ever meet. As far as the person I was unstoppable with, I was unstoppable with John Wall. You feel me? Double-double all the time. You couldn't stop me from getting double-double. And I used to just wonder, like, why this guy can't do it in real life? You feel me? But it was injuries, and that's one of the main reasons. But John Wall, for sure, that's my guy. That's why I got it 10. All right. Even though it's still early, topic 3, even though it's still early, give me your take on the first couple games of the NBA season or any game stuck out to you. Give me your take on just the first couple games.
I'm about to do that now. Yesterday, when Wayne with the Bulls, that was a pretty good game. The Bulls won 116 and 109. I'm just gonna read a couple little stats real fast, like 2-3 games. Then we'll talk about the games that's going on tonight right now. Then it's all yours.
Mm-hmm.
For the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan had 37 points. Jesus Christ, 9 assists, rebounds, and he played 36 minutes. Patrick Williams only had 4 points. He didn't really do much. He had played 28 minutes. Savich had 15 and 17, 15 points, 17 rebounds, double-double. This guy, Dosunmu, I don't know, that's a funny-ass name, but he had 17 points. He had 4 assists, 6 rebounds. He played 36 minutes. Alex Caruso, Mr. Pizza guy, he had 6 he had 4 assists, 5 rebounds. He played 30 minutes. Kobe White had 10 points, 2 rebounds, played 25 minutes. And Gordon played 19 minutes and played 19 minutes, had 12 points, 2 assists. And Andre Drummond, he had 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist in 20 minutes. I'm about to look at Miami Heat stats real fast. Butler, 24 points, 3 assists, points, typical Jimmy Knight, 37 minutes played. Corey Martin, 7 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. He played 29 minutes. Bam Adebayo, your boy, 12 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, almost a double-double, 34 minutes. Y'all let him down. He played 35 minutes, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 points. If they get 10 more points, so Kyle Lowry won.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Kyle Lowry been tripping.
That's why 8. Tyler Hero did him 23 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. The guy Struss, 22 points, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. He had played 31 minutes. Desmond Dedman, the big guy, 11 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 13 minutes. Duncan Robinson, 25 points stamp. Yeah, so they got a little bit more of their stars. They could have had a better showing. Yeah,
Okay. Good.
Then I'm about to go to the Lakers game too. Hold on.
Mm.
They lost both their games. They lost to the Clippers and they lost to the Warriors, man. I know Russ went 0 for 11 the other night, man. You know, that's my guy. I always try to defend him, but he got to play better, man. And they need more floor spacing over there too. Like I said, it's no shooters. They should have tried to get a person like a Will Barton, or they should have tried to get
Hill.
Yeah, Wesley Matthews back. It's just they have nobody that really just, nobody space the floor. Like I said, Taylor Horton Tucker got involved in the trade to get Pat Beverly, so Nevin is gone. So they
that was
got
kind of
yeah, they got to do some things. My Thunder lost to the Timberwolves by 7. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander had a good game. He had like 27.
Kentucky.
Yeah, Trey Mann, kid from Florida, he's stepping up big. He had like 15. Poco, the tall, slicky kid, him and Chet basically built the same. He had like 13. Aaron Wiggins didn't play. He had a lower calf injury. Then Lorenz Dort, he had like 12, 13 points. For the Timberwolves, D-Lo did his thing. That Snitch did his thing. Rat Boy did his thing. I called him NBA Rat Boy.
NBA Rat Boy.
I always telling on somebody, but he had a good game. Ant did his thing. Ant is a beast. Ant had like 27 points. Rudy Gobert had like 12 and 10. His normal, he had an off night, but those were the games that stick out to me for NBA so far. What about you?
All right, I mean, I got a couple. The first one. I included because I'm one of these type of people. I will eat my words if I'm wrong. I'm one of these guys included. I was one of those guys who was clowning the shit out of Zion Williams. That boy back. 9 rebounds, 25 points, second leading team. I mean, they got a big 3 down there. Him, Brandon Ingram, CJ Mosley. All 3 of those guys had 20. I mean, my bad, CJ McCullough. I'm mad that I got that wrong. CJ McCullough, my guy. He got so much of a smooth game. But him, Williams, Val Casquez, you get a good game from him. He had 13 points, 15 rebounds. I mean, they beat the shit out of Brooklyn. 103 to 108. Ben Simmons is trash. It's just that simple. I don't care how you put it. I mean, they really, whether it was Steve Nash or whoever was in that organization who came up with the dumbass idea to go ahead and put him at what's it called, the point forward. They trying to change the position now. Come on, man, he couldn't do shit with Zion Williams. I mean, at all. The best highlight out of the game is when Brandon Ingram tried to 2-hand dunk on KD and he blocked it. That was it. Other than that, they was getting busy. It's something going on in Brooklyn. All these teams that's putting this bullshit together, and I don't mean to call it like that, where you grabbing all these super duper guys and this, that, and third, it's not working. It's looking very horrible. There's no way that you got Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, and all these guys, Seth Curry, and you getting blown out like that by the Pelicans. And we all know what the Pelicans is all about. I'm gonna go to the Warriors real quick. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know how long that's gonna last. And this is what I mean. That was a great win. They got the job done. But do you see how Jordan Poole reacts to Draymond Green? I mean, come on. Usually when he busting asses high five, it's more on some, all right, I see you. I'm going to acknowledge it because I ain't trying to make a big scene, but I don't fuck with you like that. It wouldn't shock me that this might be Jordan Poole last season. And not, hold on, this is what I mean when I say that.
I wouldn't trade him. I'd get Dre about it.
I ain't saying that. I'm saying it more on this.
I agree with you though, because Draymond do a lot for him.
Exactly. That's what it's going to come down. It's even going to be.
And Jordan Poole might not want to keep coming out the bench. So somebody.
There you go. And it's like this. It's even going to be. And they got this situation where Klay Thompson can move to the small forward. He can be in. And the new ball that they running, Andrew Wiggins can go to the power forward for sure. Small forward Thompson, shooting guard him, and point guard Steph Curry. But I mean, it's going to really come down to it's either going to be me or Draymond. I don't see that lasting. I don't see that him keep busting ass. I mean, you got to think about how uncomfortable that is. When you go to a party, you fuck with everybody right here, but when you go around these niggas, you gotta be quiet and act different. That shit not gonna fly. That shit not gonna go forever. And let me go over to the East. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of want everybody to be on blast with this new rookie. Did you see the new rookie from Orlando? He the first rookie since LeBron James to put up 25, 5 and 5.
Oh yeah, he saw Paulo Banchero. That's what I wanted. I wanted him over Chet. Yeah, he a beast. the kid was a beast at Duke. But I mean, Chet is gonna be all right. But if it was up to me, I would have told Sam Presti trade up one spot and got Cho over Chet because he's more NBA ready for his body wise. But I'm
Yeah,
cool. But
yeah.
that's what I really wanted because Shorty 250, 6'11", 7 feet, and just an animal.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
That's why I want,
20. Go ahead.
but that's why I said that's why I wanted him. The kid is just he got an NBA body, but yeah, he like that.
27 points, 5 assists. That's what I love. I love when you can score those points and then still give out at least 5 dimes. That's why I never understood it. How a guy can average 25 points a game and you can't get 5 assists. Like, come on. That 25 points a game is screaming 5 assists. Somebody's going to double team you. When you go and cut to the lane or drive to the lane, somebody's going to step up. And then I ain't going to lie, man. The boy Wagner, he was doing his thing, 20 points, second league in score. I mean, they might got something up there in Orlando. They still a young up-and-coming team. I mean, they did lose at the end of the day, but they have talent. This could be one of those teams where it's sad to say where you keep having these top draft picks. They come into the league, but they no longer on your team. They go to somebody else. So I gotta put that in there. This right here, I definitely gotta talk about the Cavs. I am on the Cavs. I mean, even with the loss to the Raptors, I'm on the Cavs. They got something. I mean, you couldn't ask Donovan Mitchell to have a better playmaking game. 31 points in your debut, 9 assists. You just need more from these other guys. Darius Garland, 4 points. Come on, bro. Y'all lost this game by 3 points. You only had 4. Shout out to Evan Mobley handling this business, doing what he do. 14 points. You can't ask Jared Allen to do any more except for what he always do. He gave you 10 and 13, double. He did his job for the end of the night. And then last but not least, before we go to the next topic, the Lakers need to do something. It's serious. I mean, like you just purely this not back in the day. I think Shannon Sharp said it the best. Back in the day, this team that they got, yes, this team probably could go to the NBA Finals and win it. You got 2 guys average about 20 plus a game, and then you got guys that can play defense and young and athletic. You feel me? But they really not going to do nothing else. That's it. They really not going to do nothing else. So all I'm gonna say is you might have to do the same thing. Remember when LeBron had this with the Cavs, where he had Dwayne Wade and all these guys and all that. He had those guys for about 20 games, and everybody was traded by midseason. Yep. So it wouldn't shock me if the Lakers did the same thing. But mind you now, when the Cavs did that and they got Clarks and all them, the Cavaliers still went to the playoffs and went to the NBA Finals. So this could be one of those chains where they might make them trades in the middle of the season, and the Lakers might be going to the NBA Finals. Might, because I ain't seen nothing change. The only thing I seen change is that Draymond Green put his hands on Jordan Poole. That's the only way I see them not repeat. That's the only way. All right, topic 5. Now this one is good. The reason why I came up with this topic is because I had a debate with my blood brother, and one of my homeboys about this. Who was the better Randy Moss? Randy Moss on the Vikings or Randy Moss on the Patriots?
The Vikings by far, because that's where he did the most of his damage. Although he had his greatest single season as a Patriot, but the Vikings, like, that's how he got his name, and that's how he got all his notoriety. Like, he was already Hall of Fame before he went to the Patriots. Just the Patriots just add on to it, but this shit was already stamped before he went there. So it's definitely the Vikings for me.
Thank you so much, bro, because someone really, brother included, someone really was like, well, that was the year he broke Jerry Rice this and broke Jerry Rice that, and the year they went undefeated this, and look at his numbers and how he had like almost 40 touchdowns in 2 years just with the Patriots and blah, blah. And I say, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, yes, that's great, and that's marvelous for a 2-year span. That's great. You feel me? But everybody already know sometimes it looked better when you got worse. I mean, all the quarterbacks that he had before Tom Brady, he was still putting up nasty numbers. I mean, God, think about it. Every time a rookie wide receiver, you know this, we watch the first game of the NFL season every year. When you're a rookie, the first game of the season, they worried about, or not even the first game of the season, your rookie season, they worried about you or seeing if you're going to do what Randy Moss did. That's what the equivalent, every time a wide receiver gets drafted, whether you're a first rounder or a second rounder or all the way down, when you become a starter and you start putting up numbers, now everybody's like, well, let's see if he's going to do what Randy Moss did. Let's see if he's going to have a 16 touchdowns. Let's see if he's going to put up like 1,300 yards. So that's basically what it is. And then, come on, man. He got a freaking catch name after him. And we was calling him Moss when he was on the Vikings. We wasn't, I mean, just think about it. When we see somebody wear number 81 for the Patriots, we don't give a shit. But when we see somebody with the number 84 jersey on for the Vikings, we catch offense. Like no disrespect. Cordell Patterson, really? You had on number 84?
What's the name got that number now? Eric Smith Jr., your boy.
Why? And I know he my guy, but why? The disrespect. Come on, man. And then on top of that, before I get to the players, you very well is paying homage to Randy Moss, probably the best wide receiver of all time. Vikings organization, what the hell are you doing? Why is anybody ranked number 84? I mean,
he left on bad time, but they still should retire that number though for sure.
And then if you think about it, if you ask any fan, especially me and you, within the past 20 years, the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word Vikings, you either gonna say Minnesota or Moss. That's it. You ain't gonna say nobody else. Chris Carter was what the third or second of all time in receiving yards when he retired, and you still don't think about Chris Carter. But when you think about the Vikings, the first thing comes to your mind.
You're not gonna say you don't think about it. I mean, of course, Randy.
No, I'm talking about no. I ain't saying not think about it. What I'm saying,
don't do CC like that, bro. CC has hands, bro.
CC in my top 5 of all time, so I ain't doing that. I'm just saying, if they say right now, yo, Minnesota Vikings, the first thing that comes to your mind, you saying Moss. You saying Moss. Maybe Snow after that, but you saying Moss first. You feel me? And I mean, I give respect what was due. I mean, what he did when he was on the Patriots. I mean, putting up great numbers, destroying people. I mean, going at the Darrelle Revis. Still, at that time, Darrelle Revis supposed to have been his prime, the best corner in the league at that time, which he was. But I mean, it was good to see Randy Moss with them old legs, still showing youth and still showing that he's still the Randy Moss that he was. But hands down, I don't think he ever had a game like that again where he had 3 catches for 150 and 3 touchdowns. I don't think he did that again when he played for the Patriots. I just think after that, you feel me, he was just a freak of nature. I mean, come on, during that time in the 90s, we talking about Bo Jackson, Randy Moss, Deion Sanders, Ken Griffey Jr. We talking about highlighted guys. New England Patriots, it was a good run, but nah, Minnesota Vikings hands down number 1. Okay. All right. Number 5. You feel me? Topic 6. From what you've been seeing so far in the league. You feel me? Give me your top 5 players from these last couple weeks. We're on week 6?
Week 7.
Week 7. Give me your top 5 players through week 7, and give me your worst 5 players who not cutting it through the first 7 weeks of the season.
Week 7, I'm gonna go with Jalen Hurts, number 1. Number 2, I'm going to go with Saquon Barkley.
For sure.
Number 3, Justin Jefferson. 4, Kirk Cousins.
Yo, people love Kirk. I don't know what it is, but people love Kirk.
Swing that pill. Number 5, I'm gonna go with Lamar because what he has to do.
He's still playing. He's still definitely, yeah, you're right. So give me the 5 worst. Who not cutting it for you this year?
Let's go with let's go tough. So let me see.
Go ahead, take your time.
You can go with Baker Mayfield, of course. Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah, you seen him get mad at his coach?
Russell Wilson for sure.
For sure, he should be number 1.
Number 4, we can go with Matthew Stafford. Turnovers. And number 5.
Yes, he is.
And number 5, we can go with Justin Fields. Much as I love him, but that does look horrible. When you got more, when a receiver got more catches than you got completions, that's a problem.
Hey, man, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. You ain't lying about that. All right. For me, okay. For me, all right. First one on my list, I think this guy might win MVP. It's the only one undefeated team, Jalen Hurts. I'm going to go with him. By far, he's been the most consistent out of all the quarterbacks. And one thing about him that I think Lamar needs to somewhat, it's crazy that he was in the league. I mean, Lamar was in the league before him, but I think Lamar needs to watch this. Jalen Hurts will really have a game where he threw 1 touchdown and probably 2 picks, but he'll have 2 rushing touchdowns because he realized his mess ups, and he'll start running the ball more and start doing that. And I want Lamar Jackson to have more of that mindset to do that, because I mean, look whose team is undefeated, and look whose team who not. And I'm not putting no blame on Lamar Jackson. A lot of that gotta do with coaching and also what the players are doing. But at number 1, Jalen Hurts. Number 2, I want to make sure I'm on the record saying this. Number 2, he's the first player in my life to be a rookie, and he's my favorite player in a league, a rookie. I never give rookies credit this early. Sauce Gardner, hands down. Sauce Gardner. He the best corner in the league by far as a rookie. It's not even close. When they pull up the Pro Football Focus, it's not even close. He gave up the least amount of yards, the least amount of catches. He hasn't been scored on yet. Yo, they talking about him on Richard Sherman mindset as a rookie, and they saying he the best shutdown rookie corner since Marshawn Lattimore. Sauce Gardner, number 2 on my list. Number 3, Saquon Barkley back, baby. It's just that simple. Saquon Barkley back. It ain't no ifs, ands, or biggity buts about it. Saquon Barkley is back. Number 4, this guy right here, Mark Andrews, was my favorite Raven. I'm just gonna slide you over to the left a little bit, Mark.
Yeah,
Andrews.
I wanted to put him in there, but I didn't want to just go all. I didn't want to put a whole bunch of Ravens in there because everybody always say we biased, so I wanted to just mix it up a little bit.
But I'm still. Hey, I don't care what they say. I'm gonna still put a Raven in. I'm gonna slide you to the left a little bit, Mark Andrews. Duvernay is like that. Delvin Duvernay has impressed me within these 7 weeks. He like that.
Devin Duvernay.
Devin, my bad. Mama just say Duvernay. I know that part.
Maurice creating his own players.
Yes, I'm creating players over here. Duvernay. I'm sorry, man. Hey, I might make you mad when I say this. Yo, Duvernay might be better than Bateman. He might be better than Bateman.
Right now, he is for sure. That's just deny that.
I mean, right. Come on. Like the plays that he's getting, I thought Rashard Bateman would get if you feel me when he was. We running the ball with Duvernay. He catching the ball. He throwing everything. You feel me? That's why I got it number 4. And at number 5, to me, the best wide receiver in the game right now is A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is looking like goddamn
over JJ. I don't know about that.
This is what I'm saying. The only reason why I'm saying
over the gritty. How the fuck you do that? Yeah.
Hold on. Oh well. You did you see the game? Well, I know you saw the game against the Vikings. When they played against the Vikings? Who had the better game? A.J. Brown did. You feel me?
Yeah. It'd be like that. Yeah, I think the Vikings, the Eagles defense better. They got Slade covering versus you got old Pat P. It's a difference, but
and the only reason why
I'm still going Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because this is what I'm saying from AJ Brown. First of all, AJ Brown
love me some AJ Brown, but it's Justin Jefferson.
And the reason why I'm saying
one is Justin. That's why.
All right. Well, the reason why I'm going with AJ Brown is 1. You feel me? He's been killing consistently since week 1. It ain't even been a game where he had a bad game. That's 1. And then 2, we haven't seen a wide receiver go off like this joining the Eagles since T.O. This guy's automatically. Come on, Devontae Smith was the number 1 wide receiver. This guy, A.J. Brown, is automatically doing the damn thing, becoming a guy, handling his business, doing the thing. So that's why I got at number 5. I'm going to say my list again. Hurts at number 1. Sauce Gardner at number 2. Number 3, Barkley. Devin Duvernay at 4. And number 5, of course, A.J. Brown. Now, let's talk about the people that suck. Number 1 on my list. He got to be number 1 on my list because before the beginning of the season started, I had them as a Super Bowl pick. Russell Wilson, what the hell are you doing? This is no cap. This is the best wide receiver core you had in your whole entire life. I don't get it. You got
I slightly disagree, but go ahead. But
the reason why I'm saying this,
DK and Tyler better than Judy and Sutton by far. And Judy and Sutton nice, but Tyler and Lock are way more proven. But I get what you're trying to say with that statement, but you gotta.
All right, the reason why I'm saying that is because these guys, Jerry Judy and Courtland Sutton, all before they got Russell Wilson, all we were saying was these guys need a quarterback. Like that we see what they can do and what they about to become. And what I'm saying is, damn, man, we know that Sutton is like that. We know that Jerry Judy is like that. We was expecting them to explode. You feel me? I was expecting this year for us to see, all right, okay, this wide receivers core is better. I mean, he got and the reason why I said a little bit better is too because he got about 4 wide receivers he can pass the ball to. Let's not forget Patrick, KJ, I forgot the guy.
KJ Hamler.
And then he has a tight end. So I'm sitting up here like, yo, what's going on here? Why you not getting the job done? Hands down. I mean, and then on top of that, the Broncos got probably the 3rd or 4th best defense. They only giving up 16 points a game, and you can't get more.
They only gave up 20 plus, I believe, one time. That was to the Raiders.
And you mean to tell me Russell Wilson, always in the MVP conversation? You mean to tell me you can't get 21? Number 1 on my list. Number 2 on my list, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hate to have to do it, man.
Damn, we got to speed this up.
Oh, my bad. Matt Stafford at number 2. Number 3, I'm going Baker Mayfield. Number 4, I'm going with Justin Fields. And then number 5, you feel me? I gotta go with Alabama. I gotta go with Matt Jones. I don't know what's going on up there. And we just keep it short and sweet. I don't know what's going on.
He got banged up, so that's wasn't really much he can do. He got hurt, so.
All right. Topic 7. Give me your thoughts and opinion on just the practice squad. Desean Jackson joining the Ravens.
I like it though. I wasn't my first choice because his age, but he still got speed, so I get it. He want to put much speed on the field as possible because now you can't play cover 0 and one high safety because now he still can run by you. Even you saw last year with the Rams and Raiders, he still can run by you. So
facts.
That's why he did it. I would have loved to see a bigger target like a Will Fuller, Tyrell Williams, or traded for Mims, but D-Jack, you got it for probably next to nothing. So. Like I said, you pair him with a Duvernay, and you got Bateman when he's fully healed, and you got Isabella eventually when they sprinkle him in. Now you got 3 guys who can really take the top off your defense. So
for sure,
it's a low risk but high reward side.
I'm gonna be short and sweep on it. Number 1, this is what the Ravens do. We watch you your whole career, watch you be great everywhere else, and then we wait till you only got 2 or 3 years left on your career, debating retirement, and then we pick you up and we expect you to give us some glimpse of what you was doing when you was younger. I think Desean Jackson, he gonna come in here and be somewhat what Dez Bryant was for us. He can really probably come in here, probably had 100-yard game, had probably about 4, maybe 5 touchdowns, and they just on everything deep. You feel me? Maybe a bubble screen here and there. But I like the signing, I like the pick, and I mean, with his experience of being in the league, he should be a good route runner for the Ravens because we ain't got that many good routes. All right. Next topic. Your thoughts on Christian McCaffrey joining the 49ers?
That was big, man. I thought they would probably send him to the AFC, which I'm glad they didn't because then we would have to deal with it. The 49ers was, running backs are not bad, Elijah Mitchell and all that, but they're not game changers. They needed another game changer. Raheem gone. They didn't. Tevin Coleman's gone. That's when last time they had a dynamic running game. They went to the Super Bowl. So they like, we ain't far away. We got, Jimmy's playing good enough. We just need to get more. We don't want to keep running Debo back here. We want Debo catching passes. Like we'll still give him some carries here and there to be creative, but we really want him on that island. So we went and got one of the better running backs in the league when healthy. Christian McCaffrey. They gave up a nice little bundle, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and all that. But when healthy, man, he's flat out a top 5, top 3 back, so it's worth it. But he just got to stay healthy. And what's with that zone run scheme that Shanahan like to do? Shanahan. With that, I'm talking with the Shanahan scheme, the father and son, because he's basically running the father scheme, but he just got his own wrinkle to it. Anybody back there? Remember in the 90s when the Broncos?
Oh yeah, you're right.
All the running backs, like TD is great. I'm not saying nothing against TD, but like I said, he played in another system. Who knows? You put Clinton Portis back there, he had numbers.
Remember they had one guy win Rookie of the Year, but we never heard of him
again? Mike Anderson, y'all, Landis Garrett, you got Ruben Drones, all them guys. Tatum Bell, they all went back there.
Woo! Tatum Bell, woo!
Same thing with the 49ers. They all had on running back. Now you got a running back that actually can catch and run in this system. That's going to be a problem. Remember last time we had that in Atlanta, they was putting up points with Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman again. So this is a good sign for the 49ers, man. Definitely, like I said, if you stay healthy, man, they're going to be a deadly in the run game.
All right. For me, I'm gonna just be short and sweet on it. It's good now because you limited Debo getting hurt. That's the main thing I'm gonna say. You limited Debo getting hurt. Now he could be a true wide receiver. And now it's more open up a threat. I mean, because you got to think about it. With Debo in the backfield, you already know it's a run. You ain't got to really worry about the wide receivers. But now he out there, you might double team him now, and somebody else might. What's the dude named number 11? I forgot what his name. Ben.
Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, now he can start having numbers. And of course, don't forget, they got one of the best tight ends in the league. So Kittle. So I believe this is going to be a good move. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And the last time they had a decent running game was when they had Raheem Morris. So I like the pick. All right, next up we're gonna go to
Raheem Mostert.
Raheem Mostert, my bad. Raheem Mostert.
Forgive him his name. He ain't the good name, but Raheem Morris is the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I know he's number 31. All right, so we're gonna go to last week's picks. I think I went about 6 and 7. I'm looking at it right now. So let me go back real quick.
Commanders and Bears, a Thursday night game.
Okay, the Commanders and the Bears. I think we both picked the Bears, right? Yeah.
You took an L on that.
All right, took an L on that. We both took an L on the Ravens and Giants.
Yeah, I took the Colts.
I took the Jags.
All right, so I'm 1-2 so far. I took the Browns for some reason. I took the
I
Browns.
took the Browns for 2.
All right, so you 0-1, you 0-4, I'm 1-3. All right. We both took the Bengals, so I'm 2-3, you 1-4.
We both took the Steelers. I mean, we both took the Bucks. My bad.
I'm 2-4, you 1-5. Damn.
We definitely got the 49ers. I said it. Didn't I say the Falcons could beat the 49ers? I said that shit last week.
Now I'm 2-5, you 1-6.
We both got the we both picked the Packers.
I'm 2 and fucking. This was a bad week. I'm 2-7, you 1-8.
All right, we both picked the Vikings for sure.
3-7. All right, I took the Rams. We both took the Rams, so I'm 4-7, you 2-8.
And I think we both took the Cardinals.
4-8.
We got the rest right. We both picked the Bills. We both picked the Cowboys. I mean, we both picked the Eagles, and we both picked the Chargers.
So I broke like 500, and you think you were like 7-9. This was a bad week for us.
7-9. That's what I was.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only got 6. I got 6 out of how many games was it?
16. So you went 6-10.
Yep, 6-10. So, and which you was?
And you add it up. You looking at it?
Oh, my bad. 6-10.
Man, that was a tough week.
Yeah, it was, man. Cause come on, man. The Falcons winning, man. Come on, that come on. That wasn't even supposed to happen right there. I mean, even though I had it, even though I should have picked it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You had 2 more games than me, so you had 8 games.
I went 8. I went 8-8. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully this week be a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure.
Who you had winning last night? You know the game got played. I picked the I picked the Cardinals. For sure. I knew Andy Dalton wasn't going to do shit.
Andy, hold on. Let me see who they play. Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, I'm always picking the Cardinals. I always pick the Cardinals, no matter what. I like them.
1-0 on that. All right, we both going to pick the Ravens here, of course. So, all right, Bucks and Panthers. I'm taking the Bucks. Ain't no discussion.
You said the Bucks and Panthers. You taking the what's name? Ain't no discussion. I'm agree with you on that pick too. I agree with you on that pick. I'm going with the Ravens to beat the Browns, and I'm going with the Bucks over the Panthers.
Falcons and Bengals. This is tough, but I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I'm gonna give them a little respect.
Yeah, I'm going with the Falcons. All right, this one tricky.
Good. I'm going with the Cowboys because the Lions just every time we get them a little love, they get slapped in the face. So I'm going with the Cowboys. What about you?
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys just because I don't trust the Lions yet.
They got shut out. The only shutout of the year. Like you averaging 37 points a game, they got shut out. So Giants and Jags, I'm gonna go with the Giants, but it wouldn't shock me if Jacksonville pull us up. I'm going with the Giants.
I'm going with the Giants. I just think the Giants defense is playing at another level right now. While everybody got their eyes on Danny Downs and Saquon Barkley, this defense doing something on the low. I think they'd do enough on Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. You wink got them playing. Packers, Commanders, one Packers. Aaron Rodgers not great. Keep losing. Aaron Rodgers will throw the ball 100 times to Aaron Jones before they lose another game like this. And the Commanders got issues with Wentz and all that. So I got the Packers in a tight one.
I'm only reason why I'm gonna give you that is because it was no way the Commanders was supposed to struggle to beat the Bears last week.
That's why I'm picking the Packers.
I'm gonna go with the Packers. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Colts, Titans. I'm gonna go with Tennessee. I don't know if they're gonna stop Derrick Henry or not.
I don't trust Ryan Tannehill. I'm going with the Colts. That's the only game we differ on.
That makes sense. Texans, Raiders. I'm going with the Raiders.
It's about time. I'm going with the Raiders. It wouldn't shock me if Texans won, but I'm definitely going with the Raiders.
I just think Devontae Adams gonna have I know Stingley, he good, but he's gonna have his welcome to the NFL moment that gets him. Jets, Broncos. I'm going Jets because the Broncos offense is flat out hard. It's gonna be a low scoring game, like 20-17 or something like that. So
I'm calling it now. I'm picking the Jets, but watch Russell Wilson win this game.
Wouldn't shock me. Chiefs, 49ers.
That's easy for me. I'm going with the you said Chiefs for ooh. I'm gonna go with the 49ers just because the Chiefs don't have nobody. I watched that game a little bit last week. They really struggling. Like even though they put up all them points, Juju Smith. If it's not Juju Smith-Schuster or what's that dude named Kelsey, nobody else catches passes. That nigga, what's that dude named Vascal? What's his name?
Marquez Van Der Skelton.
Trash. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm gonna go with KC though, because I think Jimmy G, they're gonna rely too much on the run game. I don't know if McCaffrey gonna play or not, but even so, I just think Mahomes. I'm just taking Mahomes over Jimmy G every time. But
Facts.
Seahawks and Chargers. Ooh, I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers, even though, fun fact, the dude Geno Smith is like top 5 in quarterback QBR, top 5.
But now he got a pass rush coming at him now with
Facts.
so yeah. Steelers, Dolphins. I'm gonna go with the Miami Dolphins here.
I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think they're gonna do enough, man. Teddy Bridgewater back, and Tua gonna be playing soon, so I think they still got Tyreek and Waddle and the no TJ Watt. I think they'll squeak it out. All right, the last game, guess Monday night. That was Sunday night still, dog. We got Bears, Patriots, and
I'm
Fox.
going. I'm going with the Patriots by far. I don't trust anything about Justin Fields. Anything.
I like him, but I'm going with Belichick the draw a game plan, and Bailey Zappi playing good enough ways so they can put up enough points and play defense. I'm going with the Patriots as well. So yeah. Well, everybody, that's it for the show, man. Thank y'all. You know, we tuned in on a Friday. You know, people like to go out, hang out, you know, drink, do what they do. But thank y'all for
Yes.
checking. Y'all can check this episode out on, you know, YouTube, of course. You got Twitch. You know, follow me on Twitter. You know, Justin P, the host of KTSC Sports Talk. We'll keep the same energy sports talk you see. You can follow Maurice at I am the Pharaoh on Instagram, Maurice Savage, and Maurice Savage Jr. too on his Facebook. And then, like I said, all the links in the description so you can listen to the audio podcast. Google, Apple, Pandora, Anchor, iHeartRadio, you know, Podbean, Podtail, you know, all those platforms right there and many more. So go co-host do your thing.
As always, man, it's another great show doing this with Big Bro, and we love doing this for the family. If you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook. My name is Maurice Savage Jr. If you can not find me on there, which I know you will, you can find me on Instagram, I_AM_the Pharaoh. That's me, baby. DB life or no life.
All right, everyone, man. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna try to do something probably Monday. John. Like I said, also go check out the Ravens podcast that got going on. Maurice is also part of that as well. He just been a little busy, so once he's free up, he's gonna be on that as well. That's talking Ravens all day, every day. They're on the same available platforms as this podcast right here. Me and AJ be holding the fort down to Maurice. Come on now, so definitely we record every Monday and Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. So y'all go check that out as well. So everyone be great on the way to the figure 8 and always remember to hashtag KTSA. You see the meme right there. Keep that same energy from your host, Justin, my co-host, Maurice Savage Jr. Have an amazing Friday. So we're going to see you guys even Monday. If not Monday, it'll probably definitely try to Thursday.
Yep, for sure.
And we out.